What a week it's been. The Scots voted to stay in the United Kingdom. Thank God I still haven't got over JLS splitting up, my God. I hope now the vote's happened, everyone will calm down. This week, I had to show me passport just to get into the Edinburgh Woolen Mill. You don't expect to go through a cavity search before you can buy a pashmina, do you? I mean... I have to sellotape it down. No, you don't. The vote was so close. There was hardly any difference between yes and no. It was like going on a date with Robin Thicke. Oh, can you say no? Stop it! Stop it! Get this. Scotland said they would keep all the North Sea oil for themselves. Oh, yeah? Well, guess what, Scotland? I was digging in my garden this weekend and I struck a natural iron brew spring. And do you know what? I ain't selling. Yeah, who can play that game? Yeah. Rumours have been doing the rounds that Beyoncé is pregnant after Jay-Z changed the lyrics to one of his songs during their concert. Did you see that? I thought Jay-Z rapping was a lovely way of revealing she was pregnant. Definitely better than their original plan of Beyoncé pissing on a stick then throwing it into the audience. Everything Jay-Z and Beyoncé do is extravagant. I wouldn't be surprised if she's having a panda, would you? The problem with that family is when you overhear Jay-Z saying it's got a good little kick on it, you don't know if he's talking about his child in his wife's tummy or his sister-in-law in the lift, do you? You don't know. And finally, did you read about the bus driver who's had 26 kids with 9 different women? Yes. I mean, please. I mean, I've seen those signs, do not talk to or distract the driver. I just... I didn't realise it was so they wouldn't lose their erections. Do you know what I mean? I thought that gap in the Perspex partition was putting your chain through, not your knob. What a lineup we have for you tonight. He's a director, a writer and the star of the sensational Scrubs, and she doesn't scrub up too badly either. Yes, Hollywood hotshots Kate Hudson and Zach Braff are in the house. Yeah. I'll be chatting to the Blues Brother and Ghostbusters star who's gone from Saturday Night Live to Friday night on my sofa. That's right, comedy legend Dan Aykroyd will be here later. And the brilliant Professor Green will be performing right here. But first, give it up for the sitcom star and stand-up comic who comes up with the most outrageous lies since White D last went to the benefits office. But would I lie to you, it's the amazing Lee Mack!
Lovely. I see you haven't changed anything.
Well, no, if it ain't broke, why fix it? Is that what they say? If it ain't broke, don't...
You got rid of the rug, I see.
That was 3 series ago. You're a huge fan of the show, Lee. You're telling me you don't watch this every Friday night?
Of course I watch it, but I'm just so transfixed by you, I don't look at the rug.
Oh, you're full of shit. Right, let me get you a drink. What you want? I have got Pink Lady. I've got Look at That with bits of coconut in.
No, I'll leave that one. I'll have a bit of umbongo.
You're not drinking tonight?
No, but I'm soon to go to the Congo, and apparently that's where they drink it, way down deep in the middle of the Congo.
So you don't want, like, anything alcohol?
No, I'm not drinking at the moment. I'm on tour, so I've got to watch this. You know, this comes at a price, this, Alan.
Yeah.
99p, pound stretcher.
Now, are you sure you're doing that? I think you're just worried that you might get a little bit tiddly, pass out and wake up and all your buttons done up wrong. I think you're worried I might have my way with you.
Well, that's...
I think you're being homophobic.
I'm not... No, it's not homophobic. You're the only one I don't like.
Don't choke on your own bungo, Lee. No.
That was the last chat-up line you used when we met.
Now, you're not really worried about your weight, because, listen, there's only one of us sitting here with a gun, and it ain't you, is it?
With a what?
A gunt.
A gunt? What's a gunt?
You know, that bit there that's like that.
Is that the bit between your belly and
yeah,
your...
you know, you see, like, fat people and, like, the belts round there, innit?
Listen, you don't know anything about fat people, so I've worked recently with darts players. I took part in darts players.
They are fat, aren't they?
This is true.
No, they are proper units.
This is true. We did pro celebrity darts for Comic Relief, right?
Yeah.
And I kid you not, about 9 o'clock in the morning, the runner from the Comic Relief world says to the professional darts player, would you like a drink? He says, yeah, I'll have a Tetley's. And the runner turns to me and goes, and what about you, Lee? Do you want a cup of tea as well? And he goes, I think you've misunderstood, love. Tetley's bitter.
No.
Yeah.
Can I take this back, though?
Why?
You know, you said Comic Relief darts.
Yeah.
I mean, there's Eddie Izzard running how many marathons?
Yeah.
John Bishop swimming that, honestly, you know, doing all that riding. Poor Davina passing out and you playing darts. It's a bit like you're taking the piss out of Africa.
So just...
Yes, thank you.
I'm glad I've come on. I'm glad I've come. We've been here 5 minutes. Are you homophobic? You're taking the piss out of Africa?
But no, you are quite a dab hand at darts, though. People don't know that. Was it true you were nearly professional?
No, that is not true that I was nearly professional, but I wanted to be professional. I trained for a year to try and be a darts player, for a whole year in my bedroom. Yeah. And I used to play probably about 8 hours a day, thinking one day I'd be a professional. But the problem was there was a bed between me and the dartboard. I'd have to get on the bed, get the darts out, climb off the bed. So when I played in the pub team, there was no bed there, and it threw me. And I said, is there anything in the rules that says you can't bring a bed with you? And that's what put me off. There was no... When you get used to it, 8 hours a day, you're going up, on the bed, back off the bed.
8 hours a day?
8 hours a day. I was committed to it.
Yeah, really, genuinely, 8 hours
All right.
like that?
10 minutes a day, but I was still trying.
Wouldn't it be nice to have a bit of darts back on the telly, like Bullseye? Did you love Bullseye? Yeah! See, I've been working on an idea for a darts-based chat show, yeah. Well, it's called Chatseye, yeah.
Chatseye?
Yeah.
You know, I thought you were joking. You genuinely have got it.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you.
I'm genuinely a bit excited.
It is.
I love it. Oh.
Here's your arrows.
I'm not doing anything until I see a speedboat. Are they my arrows? Am I supposed to throw at the ball?
Yeah, very complicated, Chatseye. You stand on that spot, yeah, and then you throw the darts, and whatever you land on, topic-wise, I ask you a question about it.
Right.
OK, and then, like you said, you win a prize. Not a speedboat, I'm afraid. We can't stretch to that. OK. But we have got loads of goodies and household appliances for you.
It's nice to see. It's nice to see that an interview that's supposed to be about me, and you've got your name as a topic up there. That's what you're going to do, Alan. So you want me to throw these at the board?
Yeah, on the hockey.
Listen, I don't want to take...
On the hockey, Lee Mack!
Before I do this, I don't want to take this over seriously, but I play with 90% tungsten, 26 grammars. These are no good to me.
You're having a laugh, aren't you?
Oh, I'll give it a bash.
Now, listen, here, OK, to prove how good you are, yeah?
Yeah.
Because, you know, you've been doing, like, 8 hours and all that.
Oh, no, that's a long time ago. I didn't know the board was going to come out.
No. See if you can aim for this. Come on. Go on, see.
The last time I tried to put something sharp near your nuts... I'll do it, actually.
No, it's
too late!
No, it's a joke! Too late! No, Nick it on your head! No, don't. No. What's going to happen? No, no, don't. Stand on the hockey.
All right.
On the hockey, it's Lee Mack.
Right. Do you know what? I'm going to... What was that? Thank God for that. I thought that was in my head, that noise. I'm taking it seriously. Right. Do I get a bonus for the bullseye? I'm taking it very seriously.
Yeah, you get a bonus, yeah.
We're going for the ball. Wilty!
Would I lie to you?
Wilty! Do I sit down again?
Yeah, you sit down.
What would I lie to you? Right, go on then.
Which much-loved chat show host featured as a team captain on the pilot for Would I Lie to You, but turned it down as he did not see potential in the format?
Yes, it was you, Alan. You did turn it round, and it's true that Alan was on the pilot. You've not got a clip of you on the pilot, have you?
No, I'm not that bloody self-obsessed. Let's have a look at it. I would never do that. No, listen. With the lying and stuff, I couldn't keep up with the lies. Because, I mean, you have to come up with stuff all the time, and my life ain't that exciting. And the only thing is, things kept happening to me, but when I was drunk, so everything I said made me look like I was a moron, like getting your head caught in like a KFC party bucket, you know, and then you're saying these things on telly, going, ha ha ha, and everyone's thinking, who's that moron?
It is true. We had, you know, Christian Guru Murphy?
Oh, yeah.
He came on and said, when I go into hotel rooms, I'm really scared of ghosts, so I check in the cupboards to make sure there aren't any. I thought, what kind of idiot would admit that on national television? It's got to be a lie. Yeah. True.
No! He comes across so intelligent on that news.
Yeah, well, you know what he's doing in hotel rooms.
Yeah. Right, it's time for you to throw a dart and pick another category.
Do you know what? I'm feeling confident.
Come on, seriously, what do you want to plug?
I'm doing it from here. Hey, look. If it's good enough for Fatima Whitbread.
So what category are you going for? Come on.
Are you taking the piss from here? Am I looking to hit the board? I was aiming for that bit there.
Right, tour.
Yeah.
What is the name of your current so-called stand-up comedy tour?
Bit harsh.
Oh, who put that in there? No.
It's called Hit the Road Mack. You see what I've done?
Yes.
Hit the road, Jack. Hit the road Mack. You see?
How long did it take you to come up with that name, though? I mean, please.
I would say literally 2 seconds. I've run out of words that rhymed with things that you can do with Mac.
What about Mac your bitch up?
Yeah, I'm not sure you're quite aware of my demographic, are you?
Macky Backy.
What, Macky Backy, like Wacky Backy?
Yeah.
Nice.
Or my favourite, Mac, Sack and Crack.
That is quite freaky.
Yeah.
So what is she doing? She doesn't look like she's... She looks like she's lost her keys.
Yeah. You are on tour at the moment. How's it going? Because I want to come and see you when you're in London.
I think I'm in London in sometime in October.
Yeah. There's a lot of dates, isn't it?
It's a lot of dates. I did Sheffield last night.
Yeah.
35 years, they've never had a blackout in the city.
Yeah.
Halfway through the act last night. The lights went out,
no.
The sound went, everything went to pitch black. The audience lights up with the emergency lighting, so now it's reversed. I'm in darkness, and 3,000 people are lit up.
My
now,
God.
I don't know if you've seen the people of Sheffield, but you don't want that. And, I'm joking, Sheffield, my kind of town. And I had to shout the gig for 20 minutes in blackout.
But you were saying you're on, like, Elf Kick, yeah? How do you do it on tour? Because it is a nightmare, isn't it? Like, with Ginsters, pasties
Well, what
and
I do is I go...
No, honestly, you can't eat before. I can't eat before. And then about 11 o'clock, the only thing open is, like, service stations, isn't it? You're having, like, charcoal briquettes and shit.
I should point out that other pasties are available. Although not as good as Ginsters. The others are shit. Well, what we do is we do the health kick thing. We go to the gym. On the last tour I did, my favourite thing that happened on the tour, we decided to go to the gym. The first day of the gym, my support act, Noel Britton, we decided that I've never done this before. I've never been on a sunbed, believe it or not, and I thought I'm going to have a go. So I buy the token, I go in the gym, I walk into this little cubicle where you get undressed, and in the corner there's the machine that you get in, and you put the token outside, you go inside the cubicle, there's a piece of string hanging from the ceiling, you hold on to it so you don't get the lines under your arms.
Oh, yeah, right.
Did that, came out, I said, yeah, it was all right, you can have a go. He said, yeah. He goes in, comes out 5 minutes later, tries to buy another token. I said, no, you can't have 2 goes. It's bad for your skin. He goes, I haven't had a go yet. It's really embarrassing. I go in there, I take all my clothes off in the changing room. I told him to hold on to the string. He thought, genuinely, that the thing he was stood in, the changing room, was the suntanning bit. He puts the token in the machine, because the machine is outside the tanning booth.
Oh, yeah.
He puts it in, he's got the goggles on, he sees a light switch, and he literally stands like that, bollock naked, like that, and just stands there for 5 minutes. And then he suddenly heard a noise of the machine shutting down. He thought, what's that? Yeah. He goes over and opens the door and goes, oh, my God, I'm supposed to be in there. How funny would that have been if someone had walked in?
Oh, my God. Now, you haven't filmed your new DVD yet.
I have not filmed it.
No, but we have got...
Well, you've got it?
Yes.
I've been interviewed by Darren Brown. You haven't filmed it yet, but watch this.
This is you in action from your last tour.
Oh, this... Was it?
Yeah, you're going out live tour.
Oh, this is good. You don't bother buying this one. Save it for the new one.
Yeah. Let's have a look.
I rung up the babe station, right? And I said, what are you wearing? This woman said, ooh, you know, jumper, tie, hat, shoes. Turns out I'd accidentally rung the train station. Right? I'm always getting those two numbers mixed up. Still, it explains the problem I had the previous week when I rung up British Rail and said, how come the 414 from Paddington arrived 28 minutes late into Slough? And this woman said, that's because I've been a naughty little girl who spent all day licking my own nipples and putting my fingers up my own anus. It wasn't the babe station, but you know what British Rail are like for excuses.
Have you ever genuinely phoned up babe station?
Never.
No.
Not genuinely.
No.
No, you don't think I'm from Lancashire, they won't take reverse charge calls.
You know, I did it once.
You didn't.
I did. Well, sometimes I'm just gagging for pussy.
I always like coming on this show because I always like to see which catchphrases you're trying out.
No, but I was very drunk, and we had some straight people in the house. I don't know how they got in. And they watched it, and it was like an air hostess woman on a plane. She was going, oh, like this, like that. So I phoned her up, and I went, hello, it's Alan here. And I could see her going, I went, Alan Carr. And I went, where are you flying to? I did, because she's just an air hostess. And she went, fuck off.
She didn't. Sounds like him having...
Fuck off.
Yeah.
She did. Oh, right. It's nearly the end of the interview and time to play for tonight's star prize. An all-expenses-paid trip to see Lee Mack on tour and join him backstage afterwards for a meet and greet, OK? This is the prize you could win.
I can win that.
You could win this prize.
Met him. Awful man.
OK. Your final question is...
Yes. Come on.
When does your Hit the Road Mac tour run until?
It's December. It's 2014. And it's got a 2 at the beginning of it.
Do you want to phone a friend? That woman on Bade Station might be up.
I'm going to go for the 22nd.
Yes! Lee Mack, you've been wonderful. Good luck with the tour.
Thank you.
Lee Mack, everyone. After the break, Dan Aykroyd, Hudson, Zach Braff and Professor Green will be here. I'll see you in part 2. Welcome back. Kate Hudson and Zach Braff and Professor Green will be here soon. First, though, put your hands together for the start of some of my all-time favourite films. Go nuts, go wild for the side-splitting, caddy-shacking, place-trading, blues singing, ghost-busting, Dan Aykroyd!
Hey, man, how you doing?
Yeah, great. Thanks for doing my show.
Oh, thanks, man. You're the man to do when we come to the United Kingdom. Everybody in the Hollywood community knows that. You give us a good friendly reception, and also, This set is a profit center for you, isn't it? Looks like things should have price tags on them.
What do you
love
say?
It's beautiful, beautifully
I know,
old
a
bus.
burnt-out bus. Looks
Yeah,
great, doesn't
no,
it?
it's
Like your dog?
It's fabulous. Good to see you, sir. Good to see you.
Yeah.
I understand that you and your partner have a drink occasionally at home sometimes of an
yes.
evening.
Yes, just maybe like a small sherry
little
or
tot,
something.
as they used to say,
In front
right?
of the fire.
That's
yeah,
right. Well, I've got a present for you right here, sir. For you and your home.
Oh, my God!
It is a Jeroboam, a 3-liter of our Crystal Head vodka. That will...
My God! It's like an X-ray of my head. Vodka, that's what's in my head.
Yes.
Do you know what? You're the first person to bring me a drink on. Isn't that lovely?
Oh, well, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Now, shall I open it up so I get you a drink?
Yeah, we could.
Because
sure.
you know what? Me and my other half, we had one of these the other weekend, yeah, because it was his birthday.
Uh-huh, did you like that?
I was so hammered, it started talking to me.
Yeah, well...
Do you know what I like to do as well? Put wafer thin ham over it and pretend it's someone I can get off with. All right, it gets lonely sometimes.
Let me see if I can help you with that.
Can you, please?
Yeah, sure.
I'm gagged. So what is it? So it's clean vodka?
Well, people often say, you know, what do you put in it that makes it taste so good? It's what we don't put in it. We researched what goes into lesser products and found out that they add glyceride, a lot of glyceride, citrus oil,
I'm
and
like
sugar.
an alcoholic here. I'm going, open it up.
This is safety, of course.
Shall I use me teeth?
I wouldn't do that. There we go.
Oh, yeah. Now, what mixer do you want? Do you have it with bungo? I've got iron... I've got iron brew.
You got any ice? You don't care in England about ice. Really.
No. It takes up valuable drinking space, doesn't it?
What is that? A fruit juice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, listen, what do you want? I mean, do you like...
Okay,
Monster Energy, have you ever had one of these? You will be off your face.
No,
okay.
But something orange juice. So nice.
Orange
there we
juice,
go.
Capri Sun.
Okay, now, for those of you at home, you just grab her by the face and a little touch like that. You see? And a little touch like this. And I like to drink it. I don't know who drinks warm vodka. I like to mix it because this makes such a good mix. And you'll notice...
We love Capri Sun.
Beautiful. That's good. Thank you, sir. Very good. And yours, sure. So you'll notice that...
It's like emptying a catheter.
Yeah.
Sorry, Capri Sun, if you're watching, but that's what it feels like. Not that I've ever emptied a catheter.
Well,
I'm going to put this in my globe. Is that okay? I do think she was.
Take it home, yeah.
Oh, can I really have it?
That's yours, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah.
I'll get this crap out of here, yeah. Yeah, see you, Vimto, yeah, rub it.
I want my head in Alan Carr's globe.
Oh, yes. Look at that. That goes one. Look at that.
Isn't it beautiful?
That's made for it. Well, there you go. Cheers, my love.
See?
Do you know what? That is smooth.
Yeah.
Now, listen, it's so good to have you here.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you.
I'm not blowing smoke up your ass. But your CV is to die for. I mean, you've been in some of my favourite films. My Girl, Ghostbusters, Blues Brothers, Trading Places, Driving Miss Daisy. What about that Behind the Candelabra? Oh, no, I love that film. Have you seen that film?
Yeah. Now, how about those guys, man? Did they commit to that, or that was beautiful work?
I know. I mean, Michael Douglas getting his arse out and everything. Good for him. Good for him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was his arse, wasn't it?
Yes, no double air. No, yeah. No, I love that. That was a lot of fun, yeah.
And you played Liberace's manager.
Yeah.
And it was your job to keep... Well, obviously you're playing the character, but his job was to keep Liberace's sexuality out the public domain. I mean, he's so camp, Liberace. I mean, even I was thinking, have a day off, love.
Well... I mean, it's just amazing when you think how primitive perceptions were back then.
Yeah.
And really, today, in a large part of the world, still, we have so much to do in that struggle. So much to do. And you know, he was in the forefront of it. And, you know... If your sexuality, it's not up to you or me or anybody or the media to out somebody. It's up to yourself to out.
Yes.
And so even though he was obviously flamboyantly, same gender preference, he hit it, and he did it because he wanted to keep the fans that he had there, and you know that was his right to do so.
Yeah,
Not to be outed
and
like
you know
that.
what? I'm going to come out when I'm ready.
Okay. Well,
Yeah. Yeah, no one's going to make me do it a minute sooner.
Well, you know, I'll be behind you the whole way. I'm in front of you.
Now, you must be bored of talking about this, but you know it is everyone's favourite film, but Ghostbusters. Now, I know, does a bit of you go, oh, I mean, you must be proud of it, but do you ever go, oh, because, I mean, everyone loves it, don't they?
Well, you know, look, 30 years now it's been out there, and what we're getting...
30 years, my God.
We're getting the grandsons and granddaughters of the original viewers.
That film was your idea. Like me, because I do. Do you believe in ghosts and all that stuff? 'Cause I do.
I do. In fact, almost every house I've owned is haunted. We had a house...
Every house?
Yeah, every house. We had a house in Los Angeles, and this house has been on Celebrity Ghost Stories. Things happened, you know, little things like, you know, jewelry dancing by itself on the counter, the Stairmaster going by itself, steps on the stairs, someone calling a name, a hand on a shoulder, just that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I do believe
yeah.
energy cannot be destroyed.
That's right.
We have our soul.
You know who you'd like over here? We have someone called Derek Akora on Most Haunted.
Okay.
He's this Scouse medium, yeah, and he, honestly, he goes in a trance and he gets other people. The trouble is, they're all Scousers. From Liverpool. So he got in touch with Tutankhamun. He's like, hello, I'm Tutankhamun. I died. 2000 BC. Choked on some scran. Before you go, I'll never forgive myself if I don't ask. Ghostbusters 3. What's happening?
Well, you know, I'm
100%
sure that it's going to get that's going to get made.
And what's this? You're going to have it all women? You think is that an idea?
I like that idea. Why not?
Women, I like that idea. You might have to change that theme tune. I ain't scared of no ghosts, but I'm terrified of mice. And parallel parking. But, it's a joke, sisters. Anyway, thank you so much for coming out. And
thanks, man.
Listen, free vodka.
Yeah.
You are more than welcome.
Well, I brought it to you because I know you really like it.
I love it.
And you bought it for your home,
Yeah.
and I heard that, and I said, I'm going to bring him a big jug.
Oh, thank you. Dan Aykroyd, everyone.
Oh, yeah.
So lovely, thank you. After the break, Kate Hudson and Zach Braff and Professor Green will be here. I'll see you in part 3. Welcome back. Professor Green will be performing later. First, though, they're the stars of the brilliant new movie Wish I Was Here, who'll be wishing they were anywhere but here once they've seen what's in my globe. Give it up for the amazing Kate Hudson and Zach Braff. Take us.
Gold sofa.
Oh, thank you for coming on Chatty, man. So great
Yes.
to see you both.
Oh, well, look what's happened.
Yes.
This is my favorite part.
Yes. Do you want some of Dan Aykroyd's skull
Of
vodka?
course we do.
Of course.
I've heard a lot about this.
Yeah, it's strong. That's not strong.
You're already slurring.
I know. It's only part 3 as well, isn't it? So what mixer, John? Do you want it straight? We've got coconut juice here. I don't know.
Coconut juice
No,
and
that
vodka?
sounds gross.
No, but
Umbungo?
let's just try it.
Let's just try
Let's
vodka
just
on
go
its
straight
own.
up.
How do you pour vodka
you know
out of a
what?
skull? Did he
Should I-
explain?
No idea. No idea.
This might be a 3-man job. Okay,
Oh,
here.
yeah. Oh.
All right, that's fine.
Oh, is that, you sure? You sure? I can't tip it anymore. I've got very limp wrists.
Okay.
No, I have. I can't. Honestly, I'll break something. Right.
Okay,
Oh, let's get this
cheers.
Wait, we
thing
have to
out
wait
the
till
way.
he has his.
Wait, but are you
Shit.
gonna do...
Oh, no, I can't even lift that. Do you know what? I'll have something else. I'll have a bit of... I'll have some Blue Num. Do you know what? I need to say a big thank you to you. Do you remember I tried to gate crash the premiere of that film you were in, Nine? I was a bit drunk. And I went, is my name on the list? Like that. And the man went, your name is not on the list like that. Get out, like this. And then I see Kate coming up and she'd just been on my show. I went, Kate, darling. Scooped in as like this. And I got in. Thanks to Kate.
That's great.
Thank you.
Well, cheers to that.
Because by rights, you should have said, fuck off. But no, you were like, oh, come on in. How nice is that? And it was a great party, weren't it?
It was fun.
Judi Dench was there and all these big stars.
It was super fun.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, yeah, my pleasure, my pleasure. We've got to talk about your new film, Wish I Was Here. You both play a couple, Aidan and Sarah, and without spoiling it, I don't want to spoil it, but there's a family crisis, isn't there?
Yes.
Including someone dying.
There's a family crisis. My father is sick. I don't think that's much of a spoiler. And so we all kind of have to rally together, and we don't have much money. So I, as a father, she's making the money for the family. I'm a struggling actor. But, and so we decide that we're going to try and homeschool our children, or I'm going to try and homeschool our children. And so it's about that. It's about it's very funny and hopefully a bit moving, but it's about a family coming together around a crisis.
Moving.
It's
Oh,
definitely
I think that's what's so wonderful about
You
the
saw
movie.
it, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
good.
You're like, there's choked bits, and then you're laughing out loud and everything. Oh, mate, you should see my snot bubbles. They were like... And then at the end, I don't want to spoil it, but at the end, it's like...
You know, I don't know if you have that show, Extreme Makeover Home Edition here.
We have this kind of thing.
Well, it's the kind
but
of, you know, some child is handicapped. It's a heartbreaking story, and then they rebuild the home for them, and it's so moving that you're not only crying, but you start going like, and you're like holding in audible noises.
Yeah.
Hopefully, some people will do that in this movie.
But when I'm hungover, I cry at loads of stuff. I cried at a dentures advert the other day because this old woman bit into an apple, and it was so beautiful. She just fixed her dentures in, and she went, yeah. And I was like, she can eat now. She can get goodness inside her body. Let's have a look at a clip. This is Kate and Zach in the brilliant Wish I Was Here.
What's going on?
I know it looks weird, but they're having a lesson.
Aiden, why are the children duct taped to chairs?
They wouldn't listen to me. I couldn't get control of them, Sarah. They asked about Al-Qaeda. I have to work on this audition for tomorrow. And LeVar Burton seems to be the only thing that calms them down. Fortunately for us, I have roots.
Okay, this is not gonna work.
You can't just show the kids videos, and you certainly can't force them into learning.
Well, then what's your idea? Because they're fighting every single thing I try.
We need to regroup. Why don't we go to dinner?
Who's gonna babysit?
Lego Death Star is worth 3 hours of babysitting if and only if it's in the box, and said box is in mint condition.
It is. It's brand new.
Can I keep him taped up like that?
No.
I'll free him. You've got 3 hours.
Now, I hate to pry, because we've only just met yet.
Right.
But you wrote this film
Yes.
and you directed and everything. It feels very personal. It's a bit like your baby, isn't it? Was there anything in it that sort of mirrored how you feel now?
Oh, completely. I mean, I wrote it with my brother Adam, and it's very personal. It's not a memoir like exactly my life, but yeah, it couldn't be more personal, like Garden State was. I mean, it's similar. They're sort of versions of my life, but not exactly.
Because you are like in some ways a disappointment to your father.
Why is that? In real life or in the movie?
In the movie.
Oh, okay.
I'm only just.
I was like, did he call you?
I didn't know that. Zach, I spoke with your father this morning.
You must think that Alan Carr, what an arsehole. You're a disappointment.
No, I mean, I know that your people do a lot of research. I don't know if you spoke with my dad. In the film, I'm a disappointment to my father, yes. I'm not a disappointment to him in real life.
No. Because that's something I can relate to, because, you know, my dad was a football manager, like a soccer manager, and he wanted me to be like...
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I can't imagine why he would be disappointed.
Just a little bit? Come on, in there somewhere.
He made me play football, you see.
Oh, boy.
And the thing is, when you'd go school, because I've changed schools wherever my dad was manager of the team, and so when they'd hear, oh, I hear we have Graham Carr's son here, manager of the local team, so they'd make me captain of the team. And I was like, whoa. There has been a big mistake. And of course, I'd be captain, I'd be like, It was just like...
It'd be amazing if you came out there and then you were amazing.
I know. I hate myself because I'd love to have been amazing, but I weren't. So the themes that you're talking about,
yes.
I was like, oh, I get the disappointment thing. So, but you weren't. You don't. Your parents.
Well, no. I mean, there's plenty of father-son issues that are real. I think mothers and daughters and fathers and sons, we all can relate to wanting to live up to our parents' expectations. Of course, I'm sure she can relate. She had some big shoes to fill with your mom.
Yeah, but my parents aren't like that. I think that was one of the most wonderful things about growing up with my parents. They gave us so much freedom to make mistakes. There was no expectation of what we.
How old are you in that picture, do you think?
22.
You're hot.
Sorry. Back in the room, thank you. But you've got 2 kids of your own.
I do.
But you know, if you're too strict, says me, with no kids and no chance of having, honestly, unless I fall awkwardly on a vagina, that ain't gonna happen. No kids. But I just think if you're really strict with your kids, the kids end up being rebel rousers, don't they? I've seen it with all my friends. You know what I mean? You've got to let them nurture them, haven't you? I should write a book. I should write a book on parenthood.
I'm still thinking about you falling awkward on Leon vagina.
The truth is, probably every man at one point has fallen awkwardly on a vagina.
Yeah, sister. Yeah.
Hate to say it.
Because you're a bit of a potty mouth. Is that what I heard?
I can be, yeah.
She's completely one of the guys kind of girl.
Really?
Yes, I think so, don't you?
Well, I had 3 brothers.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, you're going to know everything.
Yeah, I'm getting better with language. You know, my son now is just collecting so much because we do the swear jar. You know, in the movie we have.
Do you really do the swear jar?
Yeah, it's not more like a swear jar. It's like a handoff.
In the film, we have a thing because the parents have. Well, not her. My character keeps cursing in front of the kids, so we have a jar where every time I curse, I'm supposed to put money in the jar, and she's saying she. Really
yeah, and I do that with if I throw out an F-bomb, it's £5.
Yeah.
And if I can swear on this show. That's right.
No.
No.
You fucking can't.
That's so refreshing.
If it's like shit or damn or
what about piss flaps?
I haven't used.
That's my favourite swear word.
Piss flaps?
Yeah, piss flaps. That's got to be $5.
That is so funny.
I think piss flaps should be 10.
I'm just gonna hashtag piss flaps.
Oh, let's get that trending all over the world.
Let's get it trending on the UK right now.
Hashtag piss flaps. That is so funny.
Well, anyway, we've got to take the break then, my loves, okay?
Yes.
Excellent.
And join us again in a couple of minutes when I'll be chatting some more with Kate and Zach, Dan Aykroyd and Lee Mack will be dropping by. And, of course, Professor Green will be performing. See you in part 4. Welcome back to part 4. Professor Green will be performing shortly, but look who's still here. It's only Kate, Hudson and Zach Braff. And look who else is there. It's only Dan Aykroyd and Lee Blinking Mack.
We're super cozy on this sofa.
I know. Now, I don't know if you heard earlier, but Dan is doing another Ghostbusters. Shit, that fucking vodka, that's your fault.
You're doing another Ghostbusters?
Yeah, Ghostbusters 3. Oh,
what?
I know.
I'm so excited.
Is it true you can see dead people?
Yes. No. I mean, it's not really seeing dead people.
Yeah.
It's feeling spirit.
Oh, okay.
It's energy.
Yeah, I saw a dead person once.
And
You saw a dead person?
I'm not even joking. I mean, I digress for one
mean
moment.
like
I saw a ghost in my house. I woke up and I did the thing people do in movies. I literally spent a couple seconds rubbing my eyes, and it was still fucking there.
did you? This is when you're supposed to say, what you're supposed to say in those moments is you're supposed to tell the energy what year it is and that they don't belong there.
Oh. Really?
Yes.
Well, there's another
If you have a
system I
moment
use,
where
which is to
and
rub
it-
my eyes and go, there's no such thing as ghosts. I found that works as well.
There's that too.
That's
There's
another
that
way.
too.
They
But
better.
when your brain is freaking out on you,
You see.
you might have to remind it.
That's true. That is
you
true.
know,
That's
it's
a
like
fair point.
Yeah, it's
Another system, but the same idea.
basically, yeah.
See, me and my mum, we saw a family dressed in 70s clothes as we were driving down the road.
Yeah, but you did grow up in Manchester, and this was last week.
I'm sorry. So
Yeah, thanks for that. I was going to say something really heartwarming there. Now, before the break, Zach, we were talking about Wish I Was Here. And you play an out-of-work actor.
Yes.
Yes. What's been your shittest job that you've done while you've been waiting?
Have you ever thought of writing a book called Things Michael Parkinson Would Never Say?
Oh, my job or my serious audition? Well, I think the first case of my shittiest audition, which was, I don't know if you have it here, but this commercial, I Feel Like Chicken Tonight.
I feel like chicken tonight. I love it.
I was fresh out of college, and I was auditioning for anything and everything that anyone would see me. And I went into audition for I Feel Like Chicken Tonight, and they said, "Can you get down on your knees?" Because there were two children in the room. Let me explain. Come on, calm down. They wanted to do a tight shot, and they wanted us all to flap our wings like...
Because you're a chicken.
Yeah, and we're all sitting there flapping our wings, singing I Feel Like Chicken Tonight. Yeah. And that's one of the moments I realized that was my last TV commercial audition.
And you didn't get it?
No, I didn't get it.
It's interesting to listen to you lots of my adverts, because I've genuinely been asked to do only two, and they do say, if you want to know your perception amongst the public, what you need to do is ask what the advertisers are asking you to do, because they do the market research. That says more about you as a person than any other thing. I've been asked for two adverts.
What?
Lemsips and Hobnobs. For our North American friends.
I know what they are.
You know Lemsips from them in North America?
I know.
Lemsip is to cure a cold.
Oh, yeah.
Hobnobs are chocolate biscuits.
Yeah, I know.
Basically, I appeal to the fat and the sick.
Anyway, good luck with the film, guys.
Thank you so much.
When's it out? When's it out?
Tonight!
Tonight! See you, everyone! That's it for tonight's show. A massive thank you to Lee Mack, Dan Aykroyd, and, of course, Hudson and Zach Braff. On next week's show, I'll be joined by Radio 1's Nick Grimshaw, Jessie J, Ellie Eyre, the stars of Evil's Blue, and I'll be saying hello to the legendary Lionel Richie.
Oh, yeah!
I know, I love Lionel! But now performing Little Secrets from his new album, Growing Up in Public, it's Professor Green!
Felt like I was going crazy. Thought I was losing my mind, I didn't. I even convinced myself it was all in my mind all of this time. Think it's high time that some truth comes to this lie I've lived. We've lived, we lived together. At least we did when we were together. All of the things that we did together. Team, jaded, the first sign of temptation gave. First hurdle, tripped up, stumbled over, and did something that I never even contemplated. Sticky story saved, but it was a mistake. Were you sober or were you wasted? Did you show him all your little faces? If everyone knows, why ain't nobody telling me? I found out all your little secrets. Uncovered all your little lies. All the times you had me believing you were pulling the wool over my eyes. I found out all your little secrets. Uncovered all your little lies. much of you? Did I expect too much? Could I given you a little extra? Would it have made you any less of a strut in your walk wherever you walk? Dress, barely holding on for the ride. Guess I knew it always end premature. Can't say it didn't come as a surprise. So tell me, was it good? Was it worth it? Did you work it? Would you be as kind as to tell me what it was I did to you to deserve it? Cause now I ain't perfect, but I ain't never shown nobody where you sleep. And you're gonna have somebody in my bed. Guess I better get new shit. If everyone knows, why ain't nobody telling me? I found out all your little secret. Uncovered all your little lies. All the times you had me believing you were putting the one over my life. I found out all your little secrets. Uncovered all your little lies. Man, I'm starting to put all the pieces together in my mind. Yeah, together in my mind. I found out that you've just been hiding the truth. Now it's shown. Now it's shown.